Well, there you go, friends. You're looking at the scene of the slaughter. Yep, yours truly, Doc South, Hornet Killer. Gee, you know, it's funny. Well, it isn't funny. I'm feeling kind of bad about killing the poor buggers, but darned if they, man, they can leave a welt on you, something fierce, if you don't get them out of the, well, I'll tell you the truth, what it was they were getting into that one hole. You see that long slit there? There's also some holes over here. I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's spots there where they evidently had a nest built up. And I got some insect killer, Raid, I think, and just started spraying up in there, in this one hole here, there, up in that, up in this slanted hole, and I got to tell you, probably about 50 hornets come out of there, and they didn't get too far. They're all on the lawn now, down below, and some fell on the deck here. You know, if there was a way to somehow have a peace treaty with them and just let them do their thing and I'll do mine, I'd have been happy to do it. But how do you talk to a hornet? You know? Yeah, well. And they were big ones too, man. I'll tell you, one of those goes up your pant leg, you're through. Oh, it would have been bad. But over here, this little section, they just tended to mind their own business. But at the same time, there was getting to be so many, and I was always afraid that somewhere in this house of ours, they could find a way through the ceiling tiles and start ransacking through the house. And gee, so I guess I had to do what I had to do, but not necessarily feeling good about it. But then again, I don't imagine I'd feel so good if one of them crawled up my pant leg too. So, well, what are you going to do? I'll keep an eye on it. If they're in a spot where they're not going to bug anyone, pardon the pun, I'd probably just let them, just let them do their thing. But this was a little close to the deck. Someone out here eating supper or something. Next, they'd want some supper and make a fuss about it. But oh well, it's all said and done. I know Sandy will be happy they're gone. She likes to sit out here on the deck, and some of those darn hornets were about as big as she is. So I guess I'm glad I did what I did, but not happy about it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you later. Doc South signing off, and God bless.